what is going on? My name is Bryson, or otherwise known as Ruziic, and today I am bringing you guys another Call of Duty video. So recently I've been doing these Call of Duty type videos where I just talk about what I want to talk about. We talked about Call of Duty 2016, especially with Call of Duty Bloodline, and those videos did really well on my channel, and I think that you guys are really enjoying these videos, so why would you stop something that's working? But today we're going to talk about a crucial topic in the Call of Duty community that has a lot of Call of Duty players being almost cautious about the next Call of Duty, especially the future games of Call of Duty. Call of Duty then versus Call of Duty now. Call of Duty back then used to be a game of war. There was no jumping around, there was no wall running, it was boots on the ground, whoever you see you kill. I'm not talking about Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking, we're going all the way back to COD 4, World at War. Once you got in a match, there wasn't any boosts, there wasn't any wall runs like we have now. It was just whoever you see, like I said, you kill. Now I myself, I'm more of a classic Call of Duty player. Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, even sort of Black Ops 2 a little bit. I know that's not really that classical, but still, and it is boots on the ground, so it can be classical. Black Ops 1 will always be my favorite Call of Duty. And we've gotten to the point to where we never know what's next in Call of Duty. We've gotten new movement, we've gotten new skins, we've gotten voiceovers. In Call of Duty Ghosts, you could literally buy a voiceover of Snoop Dogg while you play. And we're at the point in Black Ops 3 to where you have a sword, a two-handed sword in Call of Duty. Something that you would only see in Skyrim is in the last place you would ever expect. Some people think that it is cool that they keep innovating and they keep creating new things for the series, but here's the thing that really pisses me off about the Call of Duty community and Call of Duty developers. They don't really listen to the community. They don't listen to the 99%. They only listen to the 1%, like the pro players and the YouTubers and stuff like that. They only listen to them. They don't listen to the 99% of players who just get on to play casually and love to play. They don't listen to those. And I bet if Activision gave me 4 game developers and they told me, here, create what you say is the best Call of Duty of all time, and they gave me that opportunity, I would take it, and I bet 100% on my life that I would create a better Call of Duty than what we've had for the last 3 years. Now, I'm still really enjoying Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 for me is definitely better than what we've had in Call of Duty Ghosts and especially Advanced Warfare. But if Activision gave me an opportunity here, create your best Call of Duty that you think, I think that I would create a better Call of Duty than the last 3 years, because I wouldn't listen to the 1%. I would listen to the 99%. Now, one thing that's going over the Call of Duty community is the maps, because back then in COD 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, the maps weren't bright and yellow and gloomy and Candyland maps. I can't really argue with this one because developers have already tried going back to that. Call of Duty Ghosts tried going back to gray, destroyed war type maps, and it didn't go over successfully. Call of Duty Ghosts already tried that and it didn't work, so I don't think that we can go back to big, or not really big, but gray maps that aren't appealing to the eye. I don't think we can do that anymore. But I'm not saying we could go over the top like the map that just got in Black Ops 3, that swim part map. I'm not sure what it's called. I don't really like that map. I don't like it how it's all bright and colorful, because Call of Duty is supposed to be war. It's supposed to be you get on and you're going into war. You're gonna kill people. Call of Duty really just turned into an arcade game, which is one of the reasons why Battlefield is doing much better than Call of Duty at the moment. It's because it's war. It is not an arcade 7-year-old shooter, which is why other gaming communities hate us. It's because there's so much little kids on these games that they don't want to play it, and sometimes I feel the same way. Now, I'm not going to make this whole video just crapping on Call of Duty. I'm not, because I really am a true fan of Call of Duty and I know something will change, but I just need to get this stuff off my chest. I feel like Killstreaks in Call of Duty have gotten to the point to where you're not looking who you're trying to kill, you're mainly looking up in the sky to see what you can destroy next. MW2 had possibly the best kill streaks of all time, because when you got those kill streaks, you were going to dominate. The AC MG130, for instance. Once you got that, it's pretty much over. The chopper gunner, the nuke, whoever got that was going to win the match. And the last Call of Duty that really had kill streaks like that was Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Ghosts, Advanced Warfare, and even Black Ops 3. The same people who made Black Ops 2, their last game had better score streaks than their current game. What does that tell you? I know that Call of Duty's trying to innovate and they're trying to do something new and trying to go a different route, because people always say that Call of Duty is just a copy and paste game, that they copy the code of one game into another game, reskin the whole thing, and add a new couple things. And I can agree with that. I think back then, before the whole innovative new type of deal, I think that they did do that because one, they were on a 2-year cycle, and creating a new game every 2 years, it's a struggle. It really is. It's tough. Far Cry 4 took 7 years to make, and look how good that game is. That game is amazing. So it does put a lot of stress and effort into the developers to make new games every single year. They're making a new game every single year, and you only have 2 years to make that process. Now we're on the 3-year schedule, and for some reason it seems to get worse, and I think that's because developers are getting done with the game, but then they want to add new stuff to try to make it even better, and boom, what happens? You end up with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now there's one thing that most of the community hates. Every time this comes up, the Call of Duty community wants nothing to do with skill-based matchmaking. I don't want anything to do with skill-based matchmaking. I myself hate it. If I wanted to be paired up with someone who have the same skill set as me, I would go into arena. I would go into a competitive game mode, but I don't want to expect someone the same skill as me in a public game mode. Everybody who I should be paired up with, I should be paired up with them only for one reason, and that is connection. I should be paired up with someone who I have the best connection with. If that means I'm facing John from Iowa every 3 games, sure, I don't care. As long as I have a good connection and I'm doing good every single game, I'm fine with that. Now the reason why they have skill-based matchmaking is because they're trying to go towards the new players. Back then in Call of Duty, once you were a new player, you got feasted on. There was no possible way that you were going to get into a Call of Duty game and suddenly become good. Nowadays, if you create a new account, go into Black Ops 3, you will be paired up with people who are the same skill as you, who are like level 1 to prestige 1. Back then, for instance, Modern Warfare 2, you could get paired up with someone who is way better than you, who will call a nuke that game. And when I started playing Call of Duty, when I got feasted on, when I got my ass pounded by another guy on the other team, I didn't want to stop playing. I wanted to keep playing so I can be better, so I can be that guy one day. And I'm not gonna pull my own chain here, but that's why I do get raps 3 times a game. That's why I do good every single day, and I'm able to post these gameplays up on my channel. It's because back then, skill-based matchmaking wasn't as hard as it was now. Because I met John in that one game, and I got beasted and feasted on. He raped me in the ass, but instead of turning off my console and crying to my mom, I wanted to get better. I wanted to become John. Overall, Call of Duty is not really what it used to be. It used to be almost a different game, and now it's going to a path to where I myself am kind of afraid, and a lot of other players are afraid as well. I really think the next Call of Duty game, Call of Duty Bloodlines, if that's what we're thinking it's going to be called, I really think that Infinity Ward does do good with this game. I'll even be fine with just wall running, or even sort of like Black Ops 3 movements. Please, no Advanced Warfare. I personally want boots on the ground, but I don't really think that's what we're going to get. I will understand my reasoning in another video, but other than that, thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think about Call of Duty? Are you Call of Duty then or Call of Duty now? Please tell me that down in the comment section below, as well as hashtag Ruziic likes boots on the ground. That'll tell me who my true fans are, and stuck around until the end of the video. But anyways guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.